Welcome to my channel, The Life of Nina. We are going to go down into the orchard area. Well, we're calling it that. We've only got those 3 trees planted. But I wanted to show you, this is the Indian bean tree. And usually, my dad planted this years ago, and it is really tall, really a big tree. But usually every year, they get those beans on them that are, well, I'll show you here. These are from last year that haven't fallen off. And they're already dried. Usually they're like a great big green bean. And I'm not sure, but if anybody has one of these trees or knows about them, let me know why it didn't have any beans on it this year. It's the first year that it never got beans. But anyway, these beans are not edible. And someone said that they do get a certain type of worm on them, and I haven't seen any worms this year either. So I'm not sure if that's why none of the beans came out, but the leaves are starting to turn now because it's getting really cold. And the reason we're going down to the orchard area is my husband's going to put burlap around the little trees, the pawpaw trees that they planted. So I'll take you down there with me. Okay, this is the area that I refer to as the orchard because we're working on having edible plants and trees on our property. You never know what the future may hold, so I think it's a good idea. If you have the room to, have a garden or have something planted. We planted, I think there was 9 red raspberry bushes that made it this past spring. So this coming spring and summer we should have red raspberries. I've showed this before, but over in that area is that little creek, and it's more wet down through here on this lot because, as you can see, our house and stuff is up on the hill. So it should be a perfect spot. Down through there's that little creek. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but I can show you on the way back up. Alright, I'll take you down where my husband's at. Here's the one little pawpaw. I think it is actually the smallest. And then, wow, is it windy and cold today. And we're going to be getting a really cold, there's the other one, a really cold front coming through. I think my husband says it's going to be in, did you say in the 30s, honey?
30 degrees tonight.
30 degrees tonight, so that's one reason he's wanting to get this. This is the largest pawpaw. And you can imagine how big. I think this one might be a 2-year. I'm going to insert pictures of what they look like as mature trees. Okay, I'm going to help my husband, and then I will let you see the pictures and stuff in the film as we go. Alright, we got the first one done. We've left a couple inches at the bottom because it's going to need, if it rains or whatever, it's going to need that moisture. And I don't believe, well, I guess rabbits could probably still get under there, but I think a little bit of airflow, even though they're going to get some through the burlap, I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem with it being a couple inches off. And the burlap, we've done it double-sided, but you can still see through that. See my finger? And then we have just zip-tied to a tomato stake. And you can see this is the largest one. It's nice and cozy in there. Not only is it going to keep the animals away, but it's also going to protect it from, when they're small, they don't like a lot of bright sunshine. And then also we get a lot of snow here in Ohio some winters, and some winters not as bad. But we're wanting them to be protected from a lot of the snow also. And not only that, we have neighbors that have children that play ball and stuff right back over there, which it's great. We love to watch them play. But this way, if they're playing kickball on nice days, it's not going to hurt the tree. It's going to hit that burlap in the cage. So that's another reason that we're doing this. right, I hope you can see it. We've just got a four-sided tomato cage. And that's what we're using to do those two. I want you guys to see how perfect my husband got this. He had bought that, what's that called again?
Burlap.
Burlap. My brain has not been working today, y'all. Anyway, he bought that, and it ended right there on the second wrap. So it's just exactly perfect enough for all three trees. I couldn't have done that for nothing. All right, we're going to finish this up. This is the tiny one. See how far down that one is? Way down there. And go ahead and get this out today. I'm going to put them all together in a playlist so that if anybody is interested, I know I have a viewer that is interested in wanting some seeds once these get larger, and I plan on sending her some of those, but it's going to be a few years. But I do want to give a shout out to a channel, James Dingus. He is the one that gifted these trees to us because my dad was, I think, the first person that had introduced him to the fruit of pawpaw. And it really meant a lot to my mom and to us that James gave us 3 of these trees in memory of my dad. So I'm hoping and praying that they do great. And so I'm going to do a playlist on them, and so that you guys can watch along with us. And our dream and goal, yeah, that's our burn pile, and then we have a pile of metal that we're going to take and get turned in. But our goal is to have this whole area either with some more pawpaws later on, maybe different varieties, or we're planning on apple and maybe cherry, peach or pear. We're not sure, but that's our goal for down in this area. So watch along. We're going to make us a little food forest down here. And everyone take care and have a great day. I know it's cold and as gray as can be here in Ohio. So everyone take care, and we will see you tomorrow.